You laughed at me.
Wow.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Muttlay Krew. And we're here. We're not in the Game Room Boulevard, boys. We're in the Bacardi Rum apartment of life, of spirit.
Malibu, Caribou.
I'm here with Kyle and Cody. We're back. It's been a minute. We're vibing. It's Origin, but it's also still Rugby League on the weekend. Buys coming at you thick and thin. Teams dismantled, but anyway, how we doing, Kyle? Cody, how we doing? Ready for some...
Just a normal week for the Knights, really, isn't it?
No? Oh, we still have to play, and we'll still lose. And another set of halves. So yes, you're probably correct.
New fullback, though.
Oh, did you pick
Fuck.
Hastings?
No, still haven't done that, though.
So at least they've got a decent fullback this
Let's
week.
keep picking... Fuck up, dick.
Sorry, who are you?
My name's Jack, and Callum is a weapon, and he's going to fucking go good for Queensland, which I hate. But yes, we're here to talk Rugby League Round 12, baby. Round 12. But before that, little touch on last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
How'd your tips go last week, boys?
And well, Parramatta won by a lot, pumped Newcastle. The Doggies had another famous comeback game and beat
I
the
got
Roosters. The Warriors won against the Dolphins. Manly beat Cowboys. Sharkies beat Storm. That was a ripper of a game. The Dragons with a famous win against the fucking cocky Broncos. The Raiders keep doing the damn thing, pumping the Gold Coast. And the Rabbitohs with a gritty win to finish the round, beat the Tigers.
So we just going off your
I got, what did I get?
online tips?
Yeah.
I think I got end up with 4. I got to say 4.
Yeah, I got 2.
Ouch.
I got the Eels. So I started off red hot, and then I went Roosters. Oh, no, I got the...
Oh my gosh. I got 4
so
out
the
of
boys
8.
here, boys here were into me last week because we didn't do the podcast. Make sure you get your tips in. Make sure you get your tips in.
Nah, that was him on the tips. I was on
So
you
I
for the
put
bets.
I put all my bets in, my tips in, everything, and then these two numpties forgot to put their bloody tips in. So
Yes.
as punishment, they only get their tip points this week.
Oh,
I
and
got
I
no
get
points.
tip try scorers and no, well you know, no mate, you've got your tips, so you get tip points as punishment. That'll
I
make
don't
sure you
know
put them in
about
the
that.
next time.
I don't hate it.
I could have just done it how I wanted
I didn't
to.
like how we was going to get 0. I'm like, me use some tips in, officially.
You got your tips, so there's points for that. You just don't get your try scorers and your lines.
Depends how much Cody hit.
I don't even know what he picked. I didn't even look at what he sent me.
Oh really?
Yeah, I
You
didn't
haven't
even look.
You haven't even punched
No.
the data.
No. I was like, oh, we'll just leave it for that week.
He was. I was
Well,
like, oh,
I'll
I
have
can
to
still
get-
do tips. He's like,
I'll have to give you an update after this week because I'm not punching it in now.
but yeah, I got 4 out of 8. I end up going Rabbitohs, Raiders,
I went Knights.
New Zealand.
Just to give you an update,
And
boys,
doggies.
because we didn't get an epi in last week,
Bit of a comeback.
Carter made some headway here, and I wonder if that week off's going to crush you because the week before, this bloke went 6 out of 8 with try scorers.
Isn't that the one we were talking about?
Nah,
Oh, he went another big one.
he's gone 10 out of his last 16.
Because he had scored a fair few points.
So he got 7 points the week before on 4 out of
yeah,
8.
because he hit a couple of back rowers, didn't he?
Yeah, and
Hit
then
Dylan Egan.
the week just before he got 10 points on try scorers.
Oh, on a tear.
New high score for try
You know what
scorers on a
happened?
week.
Freaky Friday. Ever since me and him took about 4 or 5 of the same try scorers, I've been shithouse, and he's been killing it. He took me
Now,
powers, boys.
here's a one for you. So the week before, right, Carter won the round with 13 points. 9 of those. Yeah. Oh, I see what I did there. 9 of those try scorer points.
Holy shit.
He got 1 tip right. He got 1 tip right and won the round.
That was gross. That was round 10.
I did real well. I got 2 head-to-head, none on the line, and 5 try scorers, or 5 points in the try scorers. Cody, you were just average on everything. 3, 3, and 4. So, minus last week at this stage, I'll plug that all in. So at the end of round 10, Cody, you and I were tied on 119.
Tied. Oh.
And Carter made up a fair bit away, and he's on 109. He's only 10
Oh.
behind.
Oh,
wow.
he has been climbing.
Got 20
So-
behind a few weeks ago.
Well, you've probably just lost ground after last week.
I got 4. I beat you. So I caught 2 points on you. If you only got 2 out of 4.
That's true.
No, I reckon I got 3.
I got 4.
Because I'm pretty sure I tipped the Warriors.
Well, I'll check it. I can check competition.
Someone fact check me. I took the Knights. Wrong. I took the Bulldogs. Right. Roosters line.
2, mate.
Right.
You got 2.
the fuck happened there? Because I know I got the Eels tip because I was going to tip the Eels, but I didn't actually get the tip in time.
Let's have a look, mate.
So I went,
Yeah, you didn't get the tip in that first game. You tip Raiders.
What about the Warriors? I tipped the Warriors? No, I tipped the Dolphins.
You tipped the Raiders. You got one.
Oh, no, I tipped the Raiders. I tipped the Dolphins.
No.
But the Warriors won.
Yeah, that's why it's an X. You tipped the Dolphins.
Well, I did tip the I said, did I tip the Dolphins? You said,
So
no.
I feel like you only get one. Were you even going to tip Parramatta?
Yeah, fucking oath.
Oh, there's no proof of it. There's no
Here
proof.
we go.
Because I was driving.
There's no proof. You get one.
No, I was driving.
Your tip is not in.
Mate, I was on Lomax for 2. I was taking fucking Parramatta, brother. It was against the fucking Knights.
Well, I went Knights, Ponga, 0 points, game 1. I went Bulldogs, Roosters, Jerry, 4 points, 4 points.
Was Jerry score?
Yeah. I went Warriors, Capewell, 4 points. Cowboys, Nanai.
Capel 1 point. He was playing centre.
I said full points, dickhead, not 4 points.
Well, speak with your mouth open.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to chew.
Put your
I
teeth
went
in.
Cowboys, Nanai. So that was wrong. Storm, Coats. Oh, damn. What was the line on that one?
0.
Fucking shithouse.
You got
I've
one.
Storm
Coats.
were
I've got
Storm were
Coats.
favourites.
Coats.
Yeah, I know, I got
One
They
Coats.
lost.
Broncos, Dragons, Stags. Stags didn't score, did he?
1 point.
Raiders, Titans, AKP. So I've got the Raiders. 1 point.
I don't even know what the lines were, to be honest.
Rabbits, Campbell. That'd be 0 points.
Rabbits 1.
Oh,
Rabbits
Rabbits won. So there's 1, possibly 2. So I did all right.
Yes, you
Well, you're back in front.
did.
That's all we know.
By a lot. By about 10 points.
That's all right.
Anyway,
Can we do the last 2 weeks worth of bets?
well, fuck. Do we have to talk about it?
Because I've been firing.
Do we have to talk about it?
Oh, well, when you fucking hit yours.
When
No.
you hit yours-
All
When
right,
you
let's
hit yours, you were over the
Who
moon.
costs us more money?
hold on. Let me just be the mediator
Hey, we
here.
both fucked up this
You
weekend.
fucked up bigger.
Boys, I'm the only
I told
one.
you, you're not allowed to chat to me until you've won fucking 2 same gamers.
I'm the only one that's allowed to talk here.
You
In
cost us
back-to-back.
$1,500, mate.
In back-to-back.
Sorry.
I'm the only
just
one that's allowed to talk here.
$1,500.
Cody has a little bit more of a leg to stand on because he hit a same gamer at least.
And a 3-legger too.
Yeah.
Well, the one before
Two.
that was a 2-legger. Because I said to him, I said, I'm going back to 2-leggers and then jagged one late and then fucking went bang the 3-legger.
Oh, and then I
And it
was,
was only a
I was
matter
giving you a
of
chat because I'm
time.
like, I so thought I hit that Raiders same game myself, but I didn't even tip Hosking. I tipped fucking
Strange.
Shane.
That's strange.
Yeah, weird.
Dumb.
Yeah, so the last week, boys, the last 2 weeks, Cody, you're the last one to pop your same game cherry, and you've back to back.
And then went bang, bang.
Yeah. And it's a classic Cody bet too. Warriors to win, Farnworth anytime, Tabuai Fido
And
anytime.
what, they both scored in the last 8 minutes?
Yep.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Well, see, I looked at one and it was already plugged in as Warriors, Metcalf, Herbie. And then I went, Metcalf's not going to score again. It's going to be Herbie. It's going to be the hammer. And it didn't even click. And then when I was like, looking at it back, I was like, oh, who have I got? And then I went, what have I done here? And then it was 10-0. And I'm like, I need 2 tries here. But if they score them both and kick the goal, then I lose the bet.
Mm.
And then it got out to, and I was like, oh, come on. And then I was like, if they score in like the last 30 seconds here to fuck my bet, I'm going to be spewing.
Classic stuff. It was, as I said, Laura percentages. It was only a matter of time before you hit one. Outside of that, we were fucking shite.
How are we sitting on that leaderboard?
Oh, on the same gamers?
Yeah.
So you have obviously gone to the front.
I think
We're
you
still-
hit 2, me and Kyle have hit 1.
Still negative.
Yeah, you just hit 1 each.
Still negative. You're still down $61.25.
Fucking hell.
Jake is second down $71.25 because his one that he hit was decent.
Yeah.
And then I've not hit fuck all since the first game of the season, and I'm negative $107.50. You know,
Holy.
and my average odds. So my average same game odds is $11.87,
What's mine?
26.17.
And I've bought that down in the last 2 weeks
Yeah.
as well.
And then Jake's just stayed on par. He's at $22.41 on average.
26, and that's 2 rounds of low bets as
You've
well.
been up 35 then or something.
But boys, the
Fuck,
real
man.
chat,
Fucks.
the real chat here.
Oh,
Carter.
Here we go.
Carter, I've got some news for you, mate. You know how like you figured it out how to do a crucial bet, and then you just randomly went away from it? You haven't hit a crucial since round 5.
Also, I put it in the chat, and no one really spoke about it. The leg that he missed was higher than the higher than the 250, so it's drinks.
I was telling him in person it's a 10-pack.
I didn't notice I didn't get any bite back in the chat, and I thought, they're just trying to. fucking
I was feeding
under
him.
the bridge.
I was
I've heard
feeding
it
him.
all. And
So-
then
For the new people here, that there's probably none, but if you are new, the rule is if you go over $2.70,
And we bumped it up.
we bumped it up to $2.70. We allowed the $2.70
Oh, well,
mark.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky it was even higher than that when I started chirping because I still thought it was 250.
Nah, 270. But so if you take someone for a crucial bet, which is meant to be your lock, and they're over 270, and they don't get up, it's a 6-pack. But if they don't get up and they cost the multi, it's a 10-pack. And that's exactly what's happened this weekend, Carter.
Who would have picked fucking Drink Bloke who had his worst game all fucking year.
Dude, the whole team didn't even look like scoring. That was the worst part of it.
So, just for reference, just to check back, yours truly went Marky Mark anytime on the first night, $2.25. Absolutely.
I reckon you should get more than $2.25 for that because that was more than just a try.
He scored 2. Yes,
he did score 2.
Yeah, the second one was a ripper.
Cody lands Herbie Farnworth at $2.47, and it all went to shit on Scott Drinkbloke at $2.94.
When you put it in, I went, that's one of his better ones. Normally when it's like, yes, we've hit, now who do you need? And you're like, Spencer Lenu or something stupid. And we're like,
Jackson Purdue, 1, 2, or 3. So that would have been our biggest crucial too. $16.33.
Oosh.
Cost the boys
about $4.90.
$4.90.
Yeah.
And if you think that's bad,
so that's
I feel very vindicated.
Jake, just to not to dampen you here, but that's the second time you've let us down. Yeah. The last time you took Zach Lomax against who the fuck they were versus.
That was shit.
But then the big one, boys.
Big one was all set up. Kyle went against the rules. He put a 10-pack on the line. But he was fucking locked it in. He locked in the boy playing for his Origin jersey, Zach Lomax, to score a fucking double against Newcastle. And he shitted it in.
When I seen it and he goes, sweet him up. And I was like, why the fuck is Zach Lomax paying that much? And then I looked again. I was like, oh, for fucking 2 or more, the big dog.
It wasn't even my game. I was like, I'm taking it.
He risked it for the 10-pack. He was that fucking sure.
Oh, yeah, true.
And he banged it. I was like, Kyle, you're on.
I was
with Origin money, you're on.
I was so confident about mine too.
But then after we lost the crucial because of me, I'm like, and I said it as I saw Cody's big buck, I'm like, Payne Haas is the worst fucking bet here.
I was with you actually for a bit, and then I realised that the Raiders were versus the Gold Coast. I'm like, Zach Hosking at $3.45 is a great fucking shout.
Oh, yeah. Back in the starting side.
Yeah.
That's why his price would have been boosted up that little bit because he's been playing on the bench lately.
And I don't know if you saw it, but if you saw Payne Haas at the last 5 minutes,
no, I didn't see it.
Fuck me, Gutho stopped him 1-on-1. And then
really?
Didn't
see it.
Bro.
1-on-1. He just, instead of going, you know how every other time he's tried to go around the fullback? This one he just went,
straight
it's only
over.
Gutho, I'll just go over him.
Yeah.
And Gutho tackled him and stripped the ball.
Fuck. Well,
he was only like 45 points with the last 5 minutes to go on Supercoach, and then 2 plays, he went up to fucking 85.
So we were one leg off banging.
50.
That was paying $94.66.
Oh,
Basically, just missed out on $1,500. It was like $14.50.
So Kyle and I can't remember if I've discussed it with Jake, but Kyle and I have discussed this before, and we were going to do it one sneaky night too without Jake knowing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking on ones like that,
No cash outs.
cash out, take half that, and put the other half on the last one to score.
Yours was the second one. I think we could only cash out for $50 or something, wasn't it?
I don't
Oh,
think we
yeah,
can-
okay. Well, yeah, when it's like the two waiting for the third, I said, because we said it before, we're like, at least we get some money, though.
Yeah.
And then,
By the time
obviously,
but the
if
thing
the
is,
third,
if you
if
cash
the third
out,
one scores,
you're filthy.
you're filthy.
Yeah,
But
that's why I hate it.
Just got to let it ride.
You don't put bets on to cash out. That's why I'm like, fuck it.
So, just on that, boys, that's me fourth big buck I've hit.
Oh,
I hit Crichton last
You're
week.
back on that. Normally, you're good at crucials, but aren't you been pretty ordinary lately?
No, well, I've been a bit hit and miss with the crucials. I've hit 3 of my last 5 in the crucials.
Yeah, you have hit a bit of form.
We've
I'll
been
give you that.
We've been fucking pretty ordinary. As I said, Carter hasn't hit a crucial since round 5. You hit your crucial last week, but before that, you hadn't hit since round 6.
Oh, yeah, we've had a shocker this year.
Yeah, we've been on a bit of a
and
shit tear.
this week would have fucking made us profit.
I'm finally
So close.
one of us is in profit, so I'm profit on my big bucks.
Well, that's why I felt good because I was like, I hit the 8th game the week before, went bang bang, and then I came in, went fucking bang bang bang, hit me crucial. I was like, I am flying here at the moment. Let's go, let's ride this. And then, like I said, I missed out on the nights, whatever. But then the next 2 games, I was full points because I got the tip, the margin, the try scorer in those next 2. I was like, man, I am in some purple patch here, and then shit the bed at the back end of the week.
Yep. Well, let's get to round 12 of the Rugby League. 5 games here on the Origin first big bye round. It starts off with the top of the ladder Doggies up against the Fish, the Dolphins. And the Doggies here, first time they've been really tested with Origin outs. I did think it was only going to be maybe 1 or 2, but they've got 3 players out of Origin, but then they've also got 2 big outs for injuries, plus Preston still out too. So they're missing a fair few.
Still suspended too, isn't
and Tupanua, so they're missing a fair few. So how do we see this game? The Dolphins are still missing Hammer, and Gilbert is out injured.
Can I just quickly ask you?
Of course.
Are the Dogs the real deal this year, or?
Nah, still don't think they're premiership chances. I am
You're
going to have to
fucking
give.
cooked, brother.
I'm going to give Kyle. He's winning the Carden. I think that's locked in. I'll give him that. But
I'm spewing. I got that tip wrong because I picked them second. They're spitting first. So I'm so stupid. How dare I only put them in second?
They'll drop back over this Origin period.
I was going to mention that before I did start the games. But I started the games. How good is it to see?
Was.
How's it good to see the Warriors, the Raiders keep us winning, getting the ladder?
Have you seen all the chirp lately? Do you see the knock on? The knock on. Tuivasa-Sheck's knock on.
Oh yeah, that one.
Didn't see it.
And no, neither do the refs. And everyone's blowing up going, oh, the Warriors getting calls. And they're like, are you joking? They've done nothing but get the stiff end of the stick the last, 5 years. They get one call go their way and everyone's like, oh, the refs.
Oh yeah, no. The ladder's good.
Come off it.
So good to see the Warriors Raiders keep winning games, playing well. The Doggies up there, I guess, is good.
Have a look.
And then the clump of teams in the middle is fucking red hot.
The Warriors sitting in second, plus minus of 5.
5. Fucking nuts.
The Dolphins sitting in 14th have a plus minus of 9.
6.
They've got a better plus minus in 14th
shit.
than the Warriors do in second.
That's so good to see. And for these teams, the Warriors, the Raiders, they're going to lose maybe 1 or 2 players over Origin, so it's time for them to kick on and lock in those positions. It's going to be wild to see. But yeah, Bulldogs, Dolphins. I think the Dolphins. I think the Dogs will still be too good. I think they still got their halves, their fullback, their hooker, so they still got their spine.
What's the line in this one?
8.5.
And yeah, so I think I think the Bulldogs will still be too good, and I think they will cover that line because I just don't think the Dolphins are showing enough, in my opinion.
They like to say that it's the
and they're missing Hammer,
the system, and they're a system team,
That's
and next man up. So this is really going to test it.
They have looked a bit. I'm taking the Dogs to win, and I'm taking the Dolphins to cover the 8.5 start, only because Blake Taft's playing at centre, and I don't know if I like that, and I don't know what side he's going to be playing. He's probably going to be playing the right side.
Yeah,
and that's marked up against Herbie.
Ugh.
Nope. Yes. Herbie's left.
Got a fun time.
Yeah, because Jerry will stay left.
So, and Jake Averillo is no stranger to the fullback jersey. So
I thought they'd put Averillo centre and put Taft at fullback. I felt like that was
Averillo plays for the Dolphins, brother.
He used to play for the Bulldogs.
Who am I talking about?
Taft plays for the Dogs. Averillo plays for the Dolphins.
Yeah, who's the other one?
Don't know.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm confused. Never mind. I'll take it back.
But yeah, so give me the Dogs. I'll take the Dogs, Dolphins, and I reckon big Villy kick out. Any time for 2 points, please and thank you.
I'm going to jump on Burton to score again. 2 weeks in a row, 2 points in my Supercoach team. Yes, Burton, baby.
So hold on, who are you tipping? Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. Burton. Fuck, I hate the Dogs.
I'm going against the grain.
Dolphins head to head.
That's not a bad shout, really.
I'm going Dolphins. I'm going to stick with Herbie. I just reckon, I know the Bulldogs are going to, they still got Burton and they still got the spine, like I said, and the Dolphins are down the hammer. But Katoa's just been playing so good.
I like him.
And he'll link up with Herbie. I just think if they can get one,
yeah,
this is it. This is where they need to step up and take their opportunity and go, we're versing a depleted dog side here.
I think Crichton and Kraz is those two. Both.
It was only a month ago that this Dolphins team destroyed the Storm. So it's in them.
What's your same game like Big Code? So what's your vibe?
That's well timed from you, Cody.
Yeah, I've nailed that. But I'm pretty sure I've just gone a sneaky little 2-legger here.
Herbie
I've
double.
gone one from each.
Oh, okay.
No, he's gone his 2 boys, I reckon.
Yeah. I've gone the old left side, strong side. I've gone Bronson Jerry into Herbie Farnworth anytime.
That's it.
It's a sneaky little 2-legger. It's only paying little numbers, Payne itself,
$5.
I've got to look because every time it sends
Mate,
it to
I don't know what
trial,
you're
it
laughing
sends
at.
fucking 46.
I don't know what you're laughing at. He's hitting them. What are you doing?
Hey, ever since I
It's costing us fucking crucials.
changed my tactic,
It's a
I've hit
low
one a
blow.
week. I've averaged one a week since I changed my tactic.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
So Herbie Farmworth, Bronson Jerry, $6.75.
Ooh. Beautiful. Let's get to Friday night, baby. And we got the clash of the Parramatta Eagles against the Manly Sea
The
Eagles.
Parramatta Eel.
This game, it's going to be interesting. Parramatta played really good last week, but they're missing their two big dogs, Moses and Lomax. And we've seen without those two, they look like the Waterspoon team. So it's going to be interesting. Up against Manly, they do lose their captain, halfback DCE, and also Jake Trbojevic is out because of HIA. But they do still have Mr. Turbo in their team because he's not making Origin. So
This is
interesting.
This is probably the easiest game of the round. Seagulls, Manly 13 plus.
Ooh.
But I reckon Iongi's going to get a try. I think that's more of a hopeful thing for Supercoach. But
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm with you because, like, is it Jake Arthur?
yeah,
Jake Arthur comes in at halfback.
didn't he get dropped by the Eels?
Yeah.
So he's going to have something. Might have a little bit of a chip on his shoulder there.
So the thing, like, for me, I just went so blank just then. Holy shit.
Dorito rush.
Yeah.
I think for me, without DC in here, it's going to mean Turbo has to do a lot more. So it's going to be interesting to see him do that. And if he can do that, I think they win easily.
If Cherry Evans was carving it, I think it'd be a big loss. But I feel like at the moment, it might almost be not a good thing, but it might just calm him down a little bit, not have Cherry there, not have that, is he or isn't he? Let him go away. Hopefully he does a bit of the thing like with Ponga, gives him some confidence to come back and crack on with the year. So I don't reckon it's going to be too much of a disruption, especially because, like you said, they still got Turbo, they still got all their players. Ola Kawatu, he'll come back because he's only in the extended squad, so they'll release him. Like, it'll be different like last year when it was the Turbo and it was Ola Kawatu. Like, it was a bigger hit. So I reckon they'll do well. I've gone Manly. And I'm going to stick with my man Kohler over on the left side there. Anytime.
Cola.
Beautiful.
So just for reference, the line is 6.5 points.
Yes. I'm going Manly easily to cover. And I'm going to... How do I play this? I'm not going to...
By the rules.
I'm going to go Ruben Garrick.
Again.
Ooh.
Again. I need him to do something. And then this is my same gamer. And I'm liking Lehigh Hopewadi. I feel like without DC, they go left a lot more with Turbo back in the team. So Lehigh, I think, is a shoe-in to score. I do like Iongi to score too. I really like him to score without Moses there. I think he just got to run the ball a lot more and he has to do something. And then my big dog, Ola Kawatu, he's been a bit flat. He missed the Origin team, so I think he's going to come out and just be like, I can still play for you boys and I want my jersey back. And he's going to have a big game here and fucking score. So those three, we're looking at 16.75 boys for my little same gamer.
That's right on, mate. I
like
like
that.
that.
And I'll save it for later. Anyway, next game of the week, we get to Saturday day. I think we got 2 games on the Saturday. Yep, 2 games on the Saturday. We're going out to West. We're going out to Bathurst, the beautiful stadium. We got the Penrith Panthers back in action up against the mighty Newcastle Knights.
I'll tell you what.
You got to stop saying mighty.
You said last game was easy. Are you sure this game's not the fucking easiest?
I'll tell you what, this is a fucking shit slinger. Like
This could be fucking 0-all.
I'd rather go down to local Ipswich and watch A grade. Probably better quality. This is proper poo slinger territory, this.
Poo slinger. Penrith Panthers. They've won 4 years
With
in a
none of
row.
their Origin players.
With
Still
no
better
one.
than the Knights, though. Panthers. Give me Panthers to win. Fucking
What's the line?
5.5.
Panthers are missing 7 players. Busk, Ponga out, Swafidi out injured, Bradman Best gone,
What about Papali'i?
Greg Mazu gone,
Papali'i didn't even get named.
injured too, Luke Garner injured.
Or is he? We don't know. He just fell off the face of the earth. He got named and then he's gone. Anyone want to fucking give us the inside tip of what happened to Garner? That'd be lovely.
This is going to be the game where I don't tip my boys, but it could be a game where we actually win, but I don't think so. Penrith will win. They'll pump us. We still
So who
won't.
are you tipping? Oh, you're tipping Panthers.
We're still not going to. Newcastle won't score more than 10 points. That's the problem. And we've
No, you
changed
probably
our
will.
halves.
You've got a
Fuck
decent fullback now.
up, dickhead. Penrith Panthers. Panthers to win, and I'll go.
Panthers, Alamotti.
I'm gonna
Is
go.
that yours?
Give me Liam Henry on the edge. He's a goer. No. I'll take that back. Not run up against Dylan Lucas. No
takes
chance.
backsies. Oh yeah, because Dylan Lucas is injured, brother.
Dylan Lucas is going to score. I'm going Dylan Lucas to score. Fuck it.
So you going Panthers, D. Lucas?
Yes, sir.
Fuck you, man.
Well, you're going to go Dylan Lucas, weren't you?
I've got Dylan Lucas. I've already written all mine in, mate. I'm Panthers, D. Lucas.
Oh, Hexture.
Yep.
That means you guys might win. Fuck
He's
yes.
gonna be a late pull.
Oh, ouch. Another injury.
Didn't you hurt his shoulder last week?
He did.
Yeah, but he'd be fine, mate. I've got the same gamer here. Now, I was going to play nice and safe, but I feel like there's some value in this game. I'm going Isaac Tungo anytime. Fucking love me some Isaac. And then Dane Laurie at fullback. He just seems to step up when he plays at fullback for Penrith.
He does play well.
I don't know what it is, but when you get him for $2.75, you can't say no to that, especially against this nice outfit that have got nothing.
You're not going to not get Randy Jackson's autograph.
That's it. And then for me, I feel like the Knights are going to score, and the fact that Jack Cogger's playing with Gamble, Cogger's on the right, Dane Gagai's on the right, they're going to go right. So give me James Schiller for $2.25 on the wing, because Panthers can concede some points. So for Isaac Tungo, Dane Laurie, and James Schiller anytime, $16.
Oh, I like that.
Yep.
You should bang out there and run a bit of old Muttlay und Muttlay and go the two Fletchers.
Oh.
There's just a little bit of a couple of Fletchers, couple of
It
Mullays.
was a tough debut, but Fletcher Hunt looked shit.
Yeah, I didn't think he looked too bad. It's just that he came up against Lomax. He came up against the best aerial assault fucking person there is.
Yeah, true.
No, it's Daniel Tupou, mate.
Every other team would just let him catch it, make a tackle. Lomax is like, fuck you, knees in chest, let's go.
And let's get to Saturday night. And these last two games are definitely shout-outs for matches of the round. I don't know which one's better. But we got the Roosters up against the Cronulla Sharks. Sharkies pretty much full strength, pretty nuts. Roosters have a lot of outs due to Origin. Crichton, Collins, Matthew White out, injured, and then Lenu. So that hurts a lot. That's why the Roosters are out to $3.40.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They still do have the man. They still do have Teddy playing. Dominic Young's back in, fucking good bringing from
No, that's enough for me to change my tip.
Marky Mark doesn't have to catch this week. Pushes into the centres.
Yeah, but I still like him at the wing. Defensively, at least.
I'm going.
He's a specimen, eh?
I'm going Sharks. Sharks to win well. And our boy, back on form. He had a shit game last week. Cost me a lot. Brenton Nikora to score at his high.
Oh, Nikora.
Oh, Nikora.
Nikora.
Yeah, look, I originally had it in the system of Roosters, but I didn't realise we were missing Nafu White, and I don't like that. So,
not the other 7 blokes. There's nothing White.
No, like...
It's just when you read out your forward
your
pack,
starting forwards, holy
I know.
shit.
Yeah, who?
Makatoa and Foketi?
Foketi I rate. I like Foketi.
Your bench, I don't know any of them except Blake Seep and Nat Butcher. Well, I guess I know those two. The other two, never heard.
There's Lossolo. Is he there?
Yes.
Yeah, he's all right.
Is he the Garby?
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
He's fucking red hot. They're going to put in an effort. So I'm going Sharks, Roosters. I don't think the Sharks will blow us out. And I'm going to go Marvin Urodi. I don't know what his first name is. I just made that up, but it's Horodi is his last name. So give me Sharks, Roosters, Horodi. The hottie Horodi.
He's fucking... He looks like he's been punched a few times, though. He's not that hot. Not gonna
He
lie.
was a footy player, so yeah, probably.
Oh, but you could have picked Kale Hero, who is hot.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna follow through.
No, because he changed his name from Kyle.
It was Kyle. Now it's KL. KL's even hotter, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's a hot Kyle.
What do you got, Cody?
I'm following.
Which one?
You got to go the old Sharkies. They're in some form. They're hitting peak. There's fucking no pressure on fucking Hines and everything. They're just doing their thing.
Oh.
Bloody AFB loves this part when he comes up against, teams that are meant to be better, just fucking ripping in. He's going to have a fucking big one. Hero's back in, still scoring tries.
I brought him for Supercoach, so he won't score this week, so don't pick him.
Well, I have. I've gone Sharks, Hero.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And then I've now there's a lot of fucking double up, triple up, fucking, double ended fucking going on at this back end of this. So in my same game, because I got the same game for this one, just because he's back in and I know how much Kyle hates him, but I reckon Dom Young's going to get across the stripe. And then I've gone into Kyle Hero anytime just to keep his try scoring streak, because if don't break, not right, don't fix it. And then into Britton Nikora
Our boy.
anytime. So Hero, Young, Nikora, $12.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty low, eh?
But, mate, if anyone...
I can't believe Hero, after scoring every single game this year, is still over $2.
Yeah, but he's going to...
He's going to stop.
At some point.
Beautiful. Let's get to
Well,
that.
give me $5 for him then.
Let's get to that. Let's get to the Sunday Arvin. I think this has to be match of the round because it is second versus third on the ladder, which is red hot. Over in Auckland, New Zealand, we got the up the wire Warriors up against the Durs and the Raiders. What a game this shall be. It isn't too Origin impacted. Mitchell Barnett, Huddy Young out for both teams respectively, but James Fisher-Harris also suspended, I believe. So that hurts for the Warriors. Now missing their two front
The
rowers.
blonde Cody.
Jackson Ford and Bunty Afoa, they're starting up against Corey Horsburgh, not picked for Queensland, and Joseph Tapani. So they could be a big not matchup. And I think Big Red's going to have a fucking, something up his...
No, he'll be docile, mate. I don't think he's going to fire up at all.
Yeah, fair.
I think he knew he was going to miss Origin. I think he's accepted that, and I think he's just going to go out there, have a couple of hit-ups, get some offloads out, not really hit anyone.
Okay.
No, just...
Word has it that
Plus, I don't think he likes Kiwis.
Because he's so humble, he's actually asked Ricky if he could come off the bench. He just doesn't want that attention on him, you know what I mean? Like, he's like, just let me come off the bench. I'll just toil away. I'll just do my job. I don't want to take any of it away from the boys.
Pin that up because let's see what happens, but could happen.
Oh, no, he's going to take someone's head off. He heard it right here. If there's a market, I'm putting money on it. Horsburgh's going to be in the bid at some point. Anyway.
What is the line of this game? Because this game's got me thinking.
What would you think the line would be? Where would you set the line for this game?
0.5.
3.5.
To who?
Warriors. Favourites at home.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's 1.5.
Oh, it was off by one.
Anyway, I think that is wrong. I don't know how the Raiders are underdogs. Give me the Raiders.
Because New Zealand's second. I don't think they've lost a game in New Zealand yet.
Yeah, no Fisher-Harris, no Barnett, no Ford. But Metcalf will score.
Ford's playing. He's in the front row.
Foward.
Wank.
Well, you got Raiders, Metcalf.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
Interesting. Big codes.
Pretty sure I've done that for every time I've gone bang, bang. I've gone, bang, bang.
You know what? I'm backing them. I'm backing the boys at home. They're finally back. They just done a 3-game road trip in Australia and got 3 back-to-back wins. I don't think they're going to go back to their home fans after a month and let them down. They're going to fucking put in a performance. They've been winning nitty-gritty. Like I said before, they're only like +5, sitting in second, so they're winning them tight ones. Their last 4 games have been 4 points or less. I reckon they're going to go over there. They're going to grind it out. Metcalf's been killing it, leading the Dally M's now. He's rose to the top, and I reckon, those couple of both captains, co-captains out, but I reckon they're gonna play well. They've been killing it, and they've actually been playing consistent footy, so I reckon they're going to keep it up. And I'm taking the Weewars, and I'm going to take Catewell after the snubbing. Again, back-to-back weeks. He crossed the stripe for me last week. He is playing back row this week to the centre, isn't he? Or is he still in the centres?
He's still in the centres at the moment, I'm pretty sure. But, okay. If you didn't know this...
It's where he's named when we made the play. No, he doesn't. You don't change.
No, I'm not changing.
He's still at centre as captain.
Ooh, El Capitan.
The Warriors have only lost 2 games this year, guys. One against Melbourne Storm, who they just can never beat, so fair enough. The other game was
the Raiders.
round 1 against the Raiders in the States. I think they're going to remember that game. They're going to show that they can beat...
They did shit the bed.
They did. And that's not going to happen in New Zealand. Warriors are going to win. And
After seeing that first game,
how
the Warriors played, you just go, nah.
Again, Warriors to win. I'm going to try to chase some points here and give me Leka Halasima to crash over, baby. Fuck, he's a big dog, eh? He looks scary. I like it.
Little youngin, eh?
He's got a good name too. Lekker. Sounds Kiwi.
Surprised you could say
I want him to lekker.
Like, Kiwi names aren't too bad. It's the fucking other names that get me.
And
What,
who's
like
got the same game
Toto?
for this?
Yeah, like Samoan and Tongan Island names.
Fucking fuck knuckle over here.
Me, same gamer, baby. And I wasn't vibing. I couldn't really pick anything. So I'm like, I want to go big. So I'm going a bit
Here we
bit
go.
etchy here. I've gone,
I've been going way too low for him, so now he's
Yeah, that
really
too.
trying to
That
counteract
too.
it. He's going way big.
so I'm going just DWZ to crash over. Sure thing.
Oh,
done.
that's lovely. Well done. Yeah,
then
let's move on.
I'm jumping
He's
that-
taking a 1 try scorer.
I'm jumping that into Chanel Harris David up 5'8". Love the try. And I'm just going my boy because he cost me last time.
Because it worked last time.
It cost me, but no front rowers. They're going to be a bit weak in the center, the Warriors, and Tom Starling's going to crash over, baby.
Tommy Starling.
Have a
Bag.
crack at the odds, Codes. What do you reckon?
71.83.
Nah. It
No.
wasn't about that much because at first I was going to go Starling and Wade Egan to go both the hookers.
Oh, fuck.
But I was like, nah, I won't do that.
Watch them score,
I know.
and DWZ won't. Your shortest leg won't.
And then I
even go
was
there.
just going to go Tom Starling and Harris David. I was like, boring. Let's go a third leg. Dallin. I think it goes up to $44 or something like that, Collar.
49.75.
Yeah, Daddy.
Jesus.
I need to catch
I
up.
thought it was going to be, when you were saying earlier, I thought it was going to be in the 70s, 80s, 90s.
And then I was looking.
But then you started with DWZ, and I'm like, fuck, how's he counterbalance this?
Then I was looking at another fat double, like just a 2-legger. I was going to go like
I thought you were gonna
Egan.
say another fat
I was
cut or
going to
something.
I was just going to go to Egan to like Big Red or something like that. I was like,
Oh, I was going to go another fat forward, but
Anyway, that's it. Let's get to it, baby. Fucking so close, boys, last week. So close. Let's get a fucking Muttlay.
so close between just both of them.
$2,000 was in our fucking grasp and we fell and shit the bed. And Kyle can just look at us and laugh and pity us.
No, I wasn't laughing, mate. I was crying.
Yes.
I did the hard work. I did the hard yards. I just needed you. I fucking split the screen. All you boys had to do was lay up.
Yes.
And you fucking smoked it.
But we'll start.
It was kind of like you boys were like Iongi against fucking the other week. Dylan Bound passing
Yeah.
boys to do was catching and score.
That was a good segue,
Yeah.
so I'm going to take it.
Big fella over here pulled her pants down, pulled your pants down. All you had to do
Was
Wow.
stick
was
it in.
fucking stick it in.
Wow. Well, I was going to go with the segue that you mentioned Iongi. And let's go Big Bark. And I was that close to going Iongi. And now I'm not going him. I'm going Hamoli Olakwatu. But I
you
just,
got to
want,
fucking
I just want to mention that because if he
hit the word
scores
count.
and Olakwatu doesn't, I'm going to hurt myself. But Olakwatu, baby.
Gamble responsibly.
Olakwatu's my Big Bark. He's fucking going to be...
I'm not going to lie. Okay, so I'm going to throw this out here. If our big bark, if you're the one that costs the big bark this week, right,
And Iongi scores.
and Iongi scores, that's a carton.
No, it's not. No.
No,
I haven't broken any rules.
if we both hit,
No, just... No.
no, because you put it out in the universe.
No.
about
it
Iongi.
should like increase by 10% for however many consecutive weeks it
No.
happens.
No.
So
Anyway.
if it's a 10 pack,
Anyway, what he's got? Olakwatu.
and then if you do it again back to back, it's 2 6-packs, so 12.
Well,
And then we
boys, I'm just trying to ride a wave here. I'm trying to hit 3 in a row.
Oh, no. He's getting cocky.
Oh, cocky. All right. Mate, 3 in a row. And as I mentioned earlier on the Knights game when I had the same gamer, because I can only pick from this game, right? They're going right. Okay. And he hasn't scored all year. So he's ready. Just doesn't have to pass the ball. And I'm covering both bases here, but I'm taking Dane Gagai anytime. $3.40.
he let us down.
When?
You know it wasn't his 300th either.
It wasn't.
We all backed him for his 300th, and I'm sure it was the game after. Did he
Fuck.
score last week?
No.
Oh, good.
He hasn't scored all year.
Who's you going?
Dane Gagai.
Bro, he's cost us the last 2 weeks.
Not
Oh,
last two.
okay, but it's okay when you take fucking Kalen Ponga every second week.
Cody's right. We went in his 299th game, and we're like, we thought it was. Then we actually went in getting his 300, and he's fucking not got.
Yeah, well, third time's the charm, hey.
Wow. Well, you're right. I knew you looked too cocky for your third in a row.
And I am.
If Dane Gagai scores, I'm shoving my dick down your throat. Respectfully.
Yeah, and if Blitten the quarter scores, we're fucking giving him the Eiffel Tower. We'll high-five the celebration as he cops the loss.
So, Hamoli into Dane into Britain.
Nice.
Boys, this
Brexit.
is...
$48.
This is by
27.93.
we've gone from one end of the scale to the other. So last week we were at our tippy top, 94.66.
There's no way this is our lowest.
This is our lowest at 26.16.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How's Gago not like $5? He hasn't scored.
Gagai's $3.40,
Oh,
Nikora $2.85, and Hamoli $2.70.
Oh, you could have put him in your fucking
I should have went
crucial.
Should have went
What was Iongi playing?
$3.30.
Yeah.
Holy.
Okay, let's
over
get
$3 for a fucking fullback to score.
let's
Not
get
bad.
crucial. I need to hit one, so I'm just going DWZ. He's scoring. He's on.
He's fucked us the last couple of weeks too in our same
I haven't
games.
touched him, mate. I haven't even looked at him. I didn't know
That's
he was back
that's
from
not what the
injury.
police say.
Jake's going to like this one. Iro.
Oh,
Both of mine
I
are for the
do.
same game.
I do, because I traded him, but I don't like
I need Iro and Nikora to score for the fucking, for my Samer, for my bet, and for the crucial, and for the big buck.
Oh, we just called Drupal's dipped.
Oots, oots, oots.
It's all in Pentagon.
But yeah, I really like DWZ. Hasn't scored yet since being back from injury, so he's on.
Yeah, all right. We've moved on.
You
brother.
you pair have been doing good minding your words tonight.
I know,
I've really
thank
enjoyed
you.
it.
I'm not saying it, eh?
That was just a fluke.
No,
I could tell he was really thinking about it.
What did I do?
Kyle was really thinking
okay,
about it.
who's your crucial?
Oh, yeah, I know what I was saying.
Yeah.
Mate, as I said, love the right centres. Loving right centres at the moment. And I'm going Isaac Tungo.
Oh my god.
We're all just dip. I mean, I know that's technically the fucking point of it. Pick the best out of your bets, but
Well, like a target that Cleary, not fucking scoring, mate.
Yeah, but Brad Snyder's there, mate. They're going right. They're probably going to go left with Blaze Slungy. But anyway, so Isaac Tungo, KL Iro,
Is that-
and...
Target has to be outside $2.70.
Maybe.
Well,
Well, the only one that I
Maybe.
liked, the only one that I liked below $2.70 was James Schiller, and I'm not taking Gagai and Schiller, so fuck that.
yeah, no,
Yeah, let's
that's
go
So
through
do I get
Newcastle
an exemption
No,
from
no,
this
no,
one?
no.
Fuck yes.
it was your fucking rule,
an
mate.
exemption.
Yeah, but I've only got one game. Anyway, well, I'm going to win anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, good.
DWZ into KL Iro into Isaac Tungo. That is
$12.
paying $11.82.
$11.82. Hey, fucking bang on.
Close. Beautiful. Well, that's it, boys. Get around them, lock it in, have some fun this weekend, enjoy the rugby league, get
Gamble
key for Origin,
responsibly.
baby. We're fucking getting close.
But most
And
importantly,
Up the
gamble
nights.
responsibly.
And we'll have
Are
our
you really
Origin
gambling?
same gamers for you later on in the week. Cut the stream. Fuck
Cut
the dogs.
the stream. Up the dogs. You click